Week 9 here on the Blue Collar Network as the 2-6 Bills travel to the Pacific Northwest to take on the 4-3 Seahawks. Russell Wilson, the leader of the Seahawks, will start things off with them. Early first quarter, play action rolls in the shotgun. Wilson with a bullet over the middle for the wide open Doug Baldwin on the crossing route, crosses into enemy territory. So on the 43, 2 plays later, Wilson drops back, rolls out to his right, and he throws a pick to Preston Brown, so it's Buffalo ball. So Buffalo, after the pick from Preston Brown, has the ball. Pistol formation, cannot pick up the first down as they hit Sammy Watkins on the curl route. He stopped a yard short. So Seattle back with the ball, and Wilson gets the pass off just before being hit, and Doug Baldwin, he finds yet again on the crossing route. So 2nd and 4 now, hand off to Thomas Rawls, breaks a tackle, jukes a man, pushes forward for a few more yards, but it would end up being called back on a block in the back. But then on the very next play, Thomas Rawls just shakes a man right off him and gets right into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks, they strike first, 7-0 Seattle is the score. Move on to the second quarter. Very first play of the second quarter, it's a play action. Tyrod Taylor finds Sammy Watkins. He jukes at Jeremy Lane, and he's going to take it to the promised land. Ties the game up at 7. A 50-yard touchdown reception for Sammy Watkins, and we are tied at 7. So Seattle takes with the ball now. Hand off to Thomas Rawls. He's got a stretch play, stiff arms a man for a few yards, gets down to his own 40. Big first down run inside Buffalo territory now. Another big run from Thomas Rawls. He's inside the red zone now. And now on the 3-yard line, 3rd and goal. Wilson with a dime to the back of the end zone for Doug Baldwin. Gets both feet in bounds. And Seattle takes a 14-7 lead. So later on in the second, Buffalo with the ball now. Taylor finds Charles Clay on the corner route. He's down to the 38. Very next play, Taylor gets the pass off, but pressure was coming. He rushes the throw, throws a pick to Coyle. So it's Seattle ball on the 47 in Bills territory. Wilson drops back. Helfit, the tight end, burns Zach Brown, and he takes it to the house. Seattle up by 2 scores now, 21-7, 47-yard touchdown. And now with 1:20 left, Buffalo with the ball. Tyrod Taylor sack, Clifferville picks it up, and it's Seattle ball. So 50 seconds left. They look like they're going to go up by 3 scores here at halftime, but instead Shaq Lawson with the sack. Russell Wilson fumbles, and Ronald Darby picks it up, and he's going to take it all the way back. The 20, the 10, touchdown Buffalo Bills. 1-score game at halftime, 21-14 is the score. So pick things up in the third with the Bills as Tyrod Taylor has a wide open Colby Listenby on the streak route, 31-yard touchdown to the rookie out of TCU, and we're all tied up at 21. Seattle with the ball now as they take the lead right back. A handoff to Thomas Rawls, nobody even touches him. 50-yard touchdown run for Thomas Rawls. They're in the lead, 28-21, and then Buffalo with the ball yet again, late third quarter. 2:21 left, rollout from Taylor, hooks up with Clay, sheds a man right off him. He gets down inside the 15, down to the 10 to be exact. Very next play, it's a pitch to Jonathan Williams, the rookie out of Arkansas, gets the ball in the end zone. He had a nice day on the ground, 86 yards on 18 carries. And it's going to be his first touchdown of the game. Ties it up at 28. Pick things up in the fourth quarter now as Tyrod Taylor, play-action rollout, stands up now, and he finds Charles Clay on the crossing route, gets inside the 10-yard line. On the 4 now, 3rd and goal, play-action, but Wright takes down Taylor on the sack. So they set off for the field goal as Carpenter makes it a 31-28 game. Buffalo in the lead with 3:48 left, but there's still lots of time. Seattle with the ball now on their next drive. Play action Wilson with a dime over the middle finds Jermaine Kearse, lobs it over the linebacker, but they would not go much farther. Corey White just barely misses the block on the field goal, and Hoshka's able to tie it up at 31 with 1:56 left. So now a minute left in the game, 3rd and 2. Taylor overthrows Woods on the post route. He had him and he had open space, but instead they're going to have to punt. So Logan Schmidt puts some backspin on his punt and pins the Seahawks on their own 1-yard line with 50 seconds left. But Thomas Rawls had other ideas other than a safety. So he outruns Preston Brown, sheds Duke Williams, and he's going to take this one all the way down inside the Buffalo 5-yard line. as he's tripped up at the 7. And on the 1-yard line, CJ Procise runs it in for a go-ahead touchdown with about 20 seconds left. They're up 38-31. Then with 8 seconds left, Buffalo trying to bomb it downfield, but instead Tyrod Taylor is sacked by Tony McDaniel. He fumbles. Brandon Browner picks it up, takes it into the end zone, and Seattle takes a 2-touchdown lead. And that is going to be how the cookie crumbles as the Seattle Seahawks come with the victory here as they defend their home field in a thrilling game that just came down to the last few plays. The score looks not as close as it actually was, but it was by all means a very close game all game long. One or two things go differently, and Buffalo could have won this game. But instead, Buffalo will drop to 2-7 on the season, and the Seattle Seahawks will improve to 5-3 with this 45-31 victory for Seattle. Some stats on the day: Tyrod Taylor went 19 for 29 with 289 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 INTs. Thomas Rawls, 15 carries, 229 yards in the ground game, 2 touchdowns for him as well as that 90-plus yard run to get them in scoring position to take the lead here at the end of the game. And Jonathan Williams, like I said, had a decent day, 18 carries, 86 yards with a touchdown as well, but he was overshadowed by Thomas Rawls and his insane day on the ground. Cam Chancellor, 14 tackles, most in the game, as well as a pick. And with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Bills Football here on the Blue Collar Network. Don't forget to tune in next week for Week 10, the bye week video. And after that, they'll be preparing for the Week 11 matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
Somebody tell me where to go. Somewhere far away where it can't go wrong. There's way too many snakes on this globe. Now everybody's singing, everybody's singing. We created a monster, but nobody wants some, but nobody wants some. Created a monster, but nobody wants to kill it.